Going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be reviewing a blend by Dunhill. I'm trying to get my pipe to sit. There we go. And it is MyMixture BB for baby's bottom. Little factor. 1938. This is the tin right there. I've been smoking pipe for about maybe 2 months now, and I'm starting to experiment more with different types of tobaccos, like Virginias, Englishes, Cavendish. When I first started pipe smoking, I was leaning more towards the aromatic side, just because the whole aspect of having different flavored tobaccos really caught my attention. And I started off with some Sutliff aromatics, some two Maple Street, and the Plantation one, which tastes like rum. It's a really good aromatic. And Eileen's Dream by CAO. But I started to get tired of smoking aromatics every day, and so I just started branching out my tastes. And I'm really starting to like English blends. I'm really starting to dig and appreciate and love English blends, especially on for an early morning pipe. English blends just tend to have that what I'm looking for when I have about 30 minutes before 20 minutes before going to work, have a pipe. I tend to like having an English blend for that. And so today I'm going to be reviewing MyMixture 1938 Baby's Bottom. It is an English blend. When you crack open the tin first time, you pop it open, you notice the smell like right off the bat. English blends tend to have a very potent smell, like a very woodsy, leathery type smell. And for some people, that actually might turn them off from English blends. I think maybe perhaps English blends are an acquired taste, because my first English blend was what was it? Standard Mixture by Dunhill. And I wasn't a fan of it at all when I first bought it. I kind of thought I wasted money when I bought the tin at my smoke shop. But as time went on, I started to love it even more. And then last week, I stopped at the same smoke shop with a buddy of mine, and they had this Dunhill mixture there. And I was like, I'll try that. So when you crack it open, like I said, it has like a very woodsy smell. It kind of has like a campfire wood smell, you know what I mean? And it kind of has like a sweet scent to it as well. Like it has that woodsy scent, like I mentioned, but it also has like a sweetness to it, the smell. And it's compared to Standard Mixture, it's less potent than Standard Mixture, but it still has that very potent smell. Like when you crack it open, the people around you, they're gonna smell it as well. It's a very good woodsy smell. If I had a separate camera out, and I would go in and edit, but I'm just doing this all in one take. I'm gonna try and angle it without getting tobacco all over the place. I haven't used it that much, but I've been carrying it around in my pocket for my work smoke throughout the week, past 2 days maybe. And I've analyzed it. You know, I've tasted it a few times, smoked it a few times this week since I've had it. Let me spark it up. I got a ton of ash. I don't have an ashtray. Yeah. Oh, it's still lit. Oh. I thought it was. I touched something hot. Yeah. It has a I'd say it has like a nutty taste. It definitely has a nutty taste. and you can definitely taste the Latakia that is in the blend. I'm pretty sure there's Latakia in it. It doesn't say, but the standard mixture has Latakia, and that's what gives it that very potent woodsy smell. And that woodsy smell is in this. So yeah, this is what I should have done my research before doing this, but I like doing it spur of the moment, because when you buy blends, your first impressions are going to come from the first few pipes that you have. Definitely has like a nutty taste. And you can taste the Latakia, which is that woodsy taste as well. Overall, you definitely get that nutty. There is a slight leathery aftertaste that you get from smoking this blend, the 1938. But overall, it's a really good blend that I think serves well in the morning or early afternoon with the cup of coffee or some Dr. Pepper. I don't have Dr. Pepper with me. In all honesty, I actually tend not to drink soda when I'm smoking my pipe. I don't like the carbonation and how it reacts with my tongue, with the flavors and everything there. But it is a good blend. I would recommend, if you haven't tried an English blend, I'll probably say try this first instead of going for a standard mixture, because a standard mixture has more Latakia than this mixture right here. And if you haven't had English blends, I think this one would be a good start, because it kind of the smell and potency and the taste of the blend isn't as heavy as with the standard mixture. But if you're looking to have an English blend, I would definitely recommend starting with the 1938. However, the one thing I have noticed with all my English blends, this one included, is that I don't like having it with me as a daily smoker, as a daily pipe tobacco. Mainly because Latakia tends to have that very strong woodsy, nutty taste, and it tends to get, as the day goes on, as you're puffing on your pipe, maybe two times, 3 times throughout the day, your throat and tongue start to take in the taste of the tobacco as harsh and maybe a little bitter, and that probably comes from the Latakia itself. It's a very potent tobacco, and when it comes to daily smoke, I wouldn't, for me at least, this is my opinion, you gotta keep that in mind, I wouldn't recommend having that as a daily carry for tobacco. I would recommend having it for maybe a morning smoke, first time in the morning when you wake up, or maybe perhaps at night when you're going to bed, before you're going to bed, I mean. Overall, I would recommend, if you're looking into getting into English blends, I would start with the MyMixture BB1938, just because the Latakia isn't as potent as standard mixture. Overall, it's a really good tobacco. I would recommend it. Keep in mind that with these pipe tobacco reviews, is that everyone's taste palette and preferences of tobacco is different than everybody else's, and my opinion may differ from someone else's opinion on tobacco. The same tastes and experience that I get from this mixture and my other English blends may be different compared to someone else's experiences who have been smoking pipe for longer than I have. But overall, I would say try it, go for it. It's a really good blend. I got it for $15 at my smoke shop. Dunhill blends tend to be premium, so to speak. You're going to be paying for some good tobacco. It stays lit for a decent amount of time. You don't have to relight as often. You saw me relight a few times in this video, but that's because I set the pipe down. I wasn't puffing on it or anything. But it lights easily. It stays lit. When your first initial charring light, the tobacco puffs up like crazy, so make sure you got some sort of thing to tamp it down with after you first light it, because it will puff up like most tobaccos, but more puffy than others. The ash, very fine. It turns into very, very fine ash that tends to blow in the wind like most ash, but I find that this tobacco, it turns into very, very fine ash. But overall, I would say it's a good blend. Good starter for English blends. I kind of wish I started that on this blend for my first English. But if you enjoyed this review, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have any questions or opinions on this video. I will not tolerate negativity, please. This is a positive environment where pipers are open to opinions and advice on anything, really. Also, check out my Instagram page, Calloused Piper. I like to post there my daily pipes that I have with me, my daily tobaccos, all that stuff. So thank you. If you enjoyed this video, I will be posting more reviews in the future. As always, have a good day.